let's examine this 18th century gazetteer, which is actually fascinating for being in the original temporary pasteboard binding that the publisher or the binder would have put on this book. The edges are all deckled, the paper is untrimmed, like so. This type of binding, despite looking like it's nothing, actually is quite rare. Very few 18th century books survive in their original pasteboard binding like this. It was intended to be just a temporary covering for the book that would have almost certainly then been bound by the owner in a nice leather binding that would have been more appropriate. And here we see, in fact, that it's quite an early book too, 1751 for that sort of a binding. It is a geography or a gazetteer which has 17 folding maps within it, all of which are by Robert de Vaugondy. I will now just flip through this briefly and show as many of the maps as I can encounter. The thing is that some of them are folded up rather small, and the deckled edges can make locating them, well, it makes it easy to go right by them. Here is the first map of the world in double hemispheres. I would point out the fascinating apocryphal outline of the coast of Australia down here at the lower corner. Latreille is the engraver of this map. Yes, interesting. Okay, that's the first one. Then, now, let's start to flip through it. There are 17 in total, and with any luck, I'll be able to find all 17, but if not, they are here. The first one is Europe, like so. 1750, Latreille again is the engraver. He signed it in the plate at the bottom. And here is this one of France, like so. Almost, so far all these maps have 1750 date on them. It's all handmade paper. These edges would have been trimmed once the book was bound, so to find it in this state is actually very interesting from a historical perspective if you're a collector or an institution of books like this. Small pocket atlases actually is really what it is. With that number of maps of the whole entire world, it's an atlas with a descriptive text about the maps throughout. And here we have the Catholic Low Countries, Belgium, Luxembourg, a bit of northern France there as well. And then here we have this one, nice map of the United Provinces, Netherlands, and a bit of Germany there. Okay, so then we'll continue, and we see next, here we have Italy, like so. And we've got some little receipt here tucked in from 1839, someone promising to pay to rent a house. Okay, that was in the book when we acquired it, and we'll just leave it right in there. No idea why. It's probably a bookmark or something. And next we come to this map of Spain and Portugal, like that, with the Balearic Islands there, Mallorca, Minorca. And continue on here, like so. And this little folding guy is Germany, divided into circles. Okay. Maps are all fresh, the contents are clean. There's this leaf here where someone has spilled ink a long time ago, no doubt from a quill pen or something. That just affects a few pages of text, like so. I think that's pretty much the only fault or flaw that I saw within this gazetteer. Here we have the British Isles. So, interesting depiction of Ireland there. And and here we have Scandinavia like this, Sweden, Norway, Finland, with a bit of Livonia there, Russia in Europe, so to speak. Okay, and here we have a nice little map of Poland, like this. Here we have European Russia, or Russia in Europe, so to speak, from Finland on down. And I have this sense that I might have gone by a Turkish map or a map of the Turkish Empire, but it's in here, but it's eluding me at the moment. So we'll just continue on. We know it's there. And here we come to Africa, like so. And next will be this one here of North America, showing the mythical kingdom of Quivira. That's interesting. Yeah, the west, that's interesting indeed. Interior, and river drainage and mountain ranges that are apocryphal and incorrect. And then we come to this South America, like so. Yes, somehow I've managed to go by the map of Asia and the Turkish Empire, but they are found within. And this book is available now online from me, Brian DeMambro.